Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to dive right in and get your current energy. What is it you need to focus on? And your past? And your strength? Your near future? What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? And your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So this video is available on TikTok at Tarot with Michelle and on YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. There is an extended version of this reading. The link is going to be below. So Aquarius, looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is moving away from anything here that doesn't serve, but I'm actually drawn to the moon that's showing up here. So it's the sun and the moon on top of each other. It's a new moon. And we are about to have a new moon in the sign of Scorpio. And so check your time zone. Maybe on the 19th, it might be on the 20th. For me, it's on the 20th. It's just after midnight. It's in the early morning hours. And so there's something about this new moon that is going to allow you to release something, walk away from something. It is in the sign of Scorpio, so there's some sort of transformation involved with this, endings and new beginnings. So when I look at the cards, so I can only see the top card when they came out, and I had three cards that showed up together. We've got the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is a heartbreak, and it's healing from a heartbreak. Eight of Swords, being up in your head about it. And so that Eight of Swords, that self-imposed prison of the mind, is really about the work that you're trying to do in order to address this healing energy. But I'm getting the Justice card with it, Libra energy. So you're balancing something out right now, but it's all up in your head. This is all air energy. And so I'm not actually picking up anything connected to your emotions around this walking away energy. So mentally, it feels like you've been doing the work to balance things out. The emotional walk away is connected to the new moon here. So it's almost bifurcated where the mental piece, it feels like you're there, you're ready to release this because you're coming through with that balanced Justice energy, that Libra. But emotionally, it's going to require the new moon here to really release that. And so what the universe wants you to focus on here with the Page of Cups is your emotions. Now, the Page of Cups can be a heartfelt conversation, but I'm getting more of this opening up, this expansive energy with the Page of Cups to say, okay, when I leave this all behind, it's going to leave some sort of hole. How do I want to fill it? Because with the endings and new beginnings, when something ends, it's making room for something new. And so Page of Cups, what do you want to explore? What is going to be in this next chapter for you? What's going to speak to you on that emotional level? Showing up here in the past is the Chariot, that Cancer energy, success and victory. It's moving forward. It's taking all the right action. You're in the right place. It's not the bifurcation of the mental and the emotional healing. It's not a negative at all. It's actually a positive. You're in the right place. You're taking all the right steps here. Knight of Pentacles is showing up here in your strength position. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's planning for the future, being very strategic and methodical in how you're approaching things. Showing up here in the near future, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. Now that King of Pentacles, I just got stability. And so it's long-term success, it's long-term happiness. It is building something over time. And it feels like with the release of whatever this heartache is, whatever you've been working through, you've got success, stability on the other side. You're planning for something grounded, something that can be built over time. And when I look at how the universe is shaping the situation here, I'm getting the moon with the King of Swords. Now, the moon is your emotions. King of Swords is your energy coming through. So a lot of clarity around whatever it is that you're feeling, what needs to be released, because this is actually coming through as an emotional release. It's the Eight of Cups coming through. The universe is setting you up to let go of a situation here in the past. You've already been doing the work. Now it's just about letting go so that you're not carrying that emotional weight forward with you, especially as you're building out this next chapter, how you want your new beginning to go. Eight of Wands showing up here in your hopes or fears. So this is that very quick energy, fast forward movement. I'm getting something with prioritizing. So prioritizing what really matters. It feels like once you're free of the past, the momentum is going to pick up because you want it to. You're going to want to pursue something here. But then I get the Three of Wands showing up in your potential outcome. So it feels like something does need to be slowed down. We've got a lot of Pentacles. Pentacles are slow moving energy. The Three of Wands is a card of patience. It's waiting for your ships to come in. And it feels like there's going to be a period here. As fast as you want to go, something does need time in order to really build, because what you're looking for is something with a solid foundation, and you're looking to build that solid foundation. So let's get more. Tell me about the Three of Swords here, the Eight of Swords, and the Justice card. Six of Wands, a card of success and victory. I love it. You're taking all the right steps. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Emperor. So the Emperor here, Aries energy, it's standing tall and confident in your own power, in your own energy, following your heart, trusting yourself. Tell me about the Chariot. Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man here, it is pause or delay, so you can see things from that big picture point of view. But I get the sense here that the Chariot got you out of Hanged Man, that all of a sudden when you were able to identify what you needed to heal, you did the work, you came out of Hanged Man energy. I'm getting a lot of success and a lot of forward movement with these two cards. Things started moving forward. You just needed that clarity first. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's opportunity, it's growth and expansion, it's Jupiter energy. It's the wheel turning in your favor. And what you're doing as you're planning for the future, you're planning for success. Everything that you want is possible. You're stepping into the Emperor energy. When it comes to achieving any level of success, that Emperor, my way or the highway. I'm not going to let myself get distracted or taken off course. I'm very committed and dedicated to achieving the results that I set out to do. The Emperor is also very strategic. It's the god of war. And so when it comes to winning the war, winning battles, there's always a backup plan. And so it feels like that's what you're leveraging in this entire situation. It's all of the ways that you can achieve that same level of success. So if you run into any kind of obstacle or roadblock, you know exactly what you need to do. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, it can be a resistance energy, but it's actually coming through as you standing up and advocating for yourself, fighting for what you want. Tell me about this King of Swords. Queen of Wands. King of Swords, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is action-oriented. The King of Swords says, okay, now's the time. I'm ready to do something about it. I'm getting external and internal action here. So as you're letting go of whatever it is that you're healing from, it feels like that complete release that you need in order to freely move forward. Tell me about the Moon. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is you moving on, moving forward. Coming from the heart, though, it's paying attention to your emotions and what aligns with exactly what you want to accomplish here. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Strength. So the Strength card, it's finding the strength and the courage within yourself to keep moving forward, focusing here on what you really want. Even when you're experiencing some delays here, it's not about, okay, things aren't going to move, I'm stuck in this energy. It's not about that. It's reminding yourself that you're still making progress and kind of stay in that mindset. Channel that inner strength here. So if you have fear that you're not going to achieve these results that you're setting out, that you're setting out to achieve, what I'm getting here with this energy is that you can. It's just a matter of you believing in yourself and taking all the action that you already have been planning for, that you already have kind of plan A, plan B, plan C. Tell me about that Three of Wands. Devil energy. Why is the devil here? Five of Wands. Okay, so what you're looking for and what you're anticipating is some sort of test coming up here. And so that the Five of Wands is obstacles and challenges. The devil energy is really more of that scene. The devil is some sort of test, some sort of pattern repeating itself. And how are you going to approach it this time around? It feels like you are being tested. It's connected to the healing. Are you going to approach this differently? What do you need to do in order to overcome the devil and the Five of Wands here? Patience. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself an opportunity to really get clear on the strategy, the plan, because that is your strength in this entire situation. You don't need to rush into this. So whatever this test looks like for you, it's giving yourself an opportunity to really focus on what really matters, prioritize the future that you want, act from that place. That feels like a test. So Aquarius, we're going to take this into the extended. We're actually going to dive into that a little bit more and see what else we can get around this test that's showing up, as well as any other hidden truth, messages here from your higher self, any advice to stay on track, and then how this is going to play out over the next month. So if you're interested, link is below. Otherwise, I will see you soon. Take care.